Yeah, in my 36 years of living, I've only known two men that have completely blown me away by their confidence. The first one was my grandfather. My grandfather was from the country. He was a preacher and he was a strong family man. Growing up, we admired him a great deal. I've only known him for the first 10 years of my life, but then the lesson he has showed me is a lesson that I carry with me until the last days of my life. Now, when something would go wrong, he would get emotional and cry at times, but then he had an ability to switch and become somebody else instantly. I said, wow, I admired that a great deal. Other men will come to confide in him what's bothering them at times, which I also admire a great deal. He was so generous with what he had, which was the lesson that I took with me to the heart. The day that I was born, he comes and he gives me a calf. And the other day, my grandmother tells me, Lula, the cow that my husband gave you, he gave you with a straight heart, she says. Now there's so many. Your mother has them. What should we do with them? I said, let my mother do as she pleases. Now the second man that I admired is from Mario Puzo's book of a gangster from the 1940s. Wow, what a man he was. He must have been an awakened man. Now, an awakened man is a confident man, guys. In this video, I want to talk about how this thing is exactly. Guys, let's talk about how to build confidence during or after your awakening. Hello, beautiful people. My name is Alula, and welcome to Awaken the Ego. Guys, today I want to talk about how to build confidence during your spiritual awakening. Now, on this journey, I've been high as a kite, drunk of confidence. I've also been down in the dumps. It's like I lost all my ways. I said, Lord, why this feeling? Why do you keep giving me confidence and taking it away? And I heard God says, that's because I want to put it in you. Now, the real confidence, the only confidence you can ever have, is a confidence that springs from within you. You can do things outside of yourself, but nothing compares with the confidence that comes from your soul. Nothing compares with the confidence that comes from within you, guys. Now, how do you begin to build your confidence during your spiritual awakening? Particularly during when you face a lot of fear, a lot of doubt, and most importantly, when you don't know yourself. Guys, the first one is confidence is built in isolation. Now, on this journey, there are times when you're forced to go in isolation to do nothing. It's like you've been ordered to sit there with your feeling and sit there, and do nothing. But that is one part of this isolation. Guys, isolation is meant for you to begin to work on your craft. Isolation is meant for you to go and find yourself. Now, guys, when you begin to do these things, when you begin to find yourself, when you begin to work on your craft, confidence naturally becomes your friend. Confidence is built by trusting yourself. Maybe I shouldn't put it this way. I should say confidence comes from trusting who is within you. Now, for those of you who have been in the dark night of the soul, understand this very well. Now, there are times when God takes away His glory from you, but then you'll see you're nothing. You'll begin to understand all you are is a vessel. Now, the reason why God does this is for you to understand what real confidence is. To never rely on yourself, because you're weak, but to set your sights on God. It's not by my might, it's not by my power, but the power that lives within me. Guys, when you begin to operate this way, when you begin to take your eyes from yourself and fix it on God, confidence just washes over you naturally. People will wonder, where do you get your confidence? You turn around and say, it's not by my might, it's not by my power, but by the power of the living Father that lives within me. Now, one of the most important characters I admire about eagles, after all, this channel is called Awaken the Eagle, is her ability to give the little one confidence. Now, this eagle, she goes far away, hunts for the little one, brings back food, and feeds it. But when the time comes, she pushes the little one off the cliff. Why? Because she wants her to find her own wings. She wants her to find confidence in her own wings. Just like that, guys, when you begin to trust God that is within you, your confidence will be just like that eagle, guys. You begin to trust in yourself. You begin to trust in God that is within you. Most importantly, moving on now, what is the next way for you to build your confidence during your spiritual awakening? Is to work on your fears, guys. Is to work on the things that is bothering you. Is to get to the bottom of this. Once you begin to face your fears, you'll see your confidence begins to grow and grow and grow. Like I said, guys, on the first point, this is why isolation is made for you to get to the bottom of your problems, is for you to get to the bottom of your fears and your doubt. When you begin to do these things, naturally, you begin to have the confidence that will not shake. You begin to have confidence that will not go away from you. It's a confidence that will spring from inside of you. So, chosen one, if you're in your spiritual awakening, if you're in isolation, understand this. This is all for you. You've been put there so that you can begin to build your confidence from within you. All right, guys, this is a short video. As you can see, I'm coming back and be more consistent, slowly but surely. You know, as time goes on, I'll make more videos like this. Subscribe to this channel. Until your next video, God bless and take care. Bye bye. See you. Yeah.